Marion Cotillard's partner has hit back at the haters who accused her of having an affair with Brad Pitt. Guillaume Canet, the father of her unborn child, has spoken publicly for the first time since Angelina Jolie and Pitt split, and has some choice words for his partner's accusers. He urged those spreading lies to do something else with their lives instead of constantly sending st. On an Instagram post, he wrote, "I do not usually comment on rumors made about us. I do not usually talk about my private life. Until now I have always protected with a lot attention. But the fury of the tabloids, the venal stupidity of some people calling themselves journalists, hatred of some users feeling stronger behind a keyboard, push me anyway to tell the pride, the love, respect and admiration I have for Marion to stay as strong, intelligent face all these stupid accusations and unfounded. I think we're all much more important things at the moment and now it is time to move on and raise the level a bit. Although there is much work for some, I want to be positive. And as said Marion, so I hope you get better and to aspire to something in your life than constantly send st. Not everyone bought the comments, with one of his followers, Lookthever saying, "Think you are too naive. Sorry to tell you but there is no smoke without fire. The truth will come out one day." But the overwhelming majority of his fans were supportive of both his and his partner's word. _Feel wrote, "Very good response from you to them both. You do not deserve anything that leads you into the stories of others. I wish a beautiful, long, peaceful life to you both." Gounable mirrored the support, saying, "You are all we need to be, simple people, strong, equal to themselves, people who do not let go to build a distinguished career. And that despite this tremendous success, you do not seem to lose sight of the basics. I am really fan of your career and all the masterpieces you offer us every time. A crazy talent that you plain wonderful. Continue to make us dream by staying yourself." Marion Cotillard has revealed she is pregnant with her second child but vehemently denies having an affair with Brad Pitt after reports of cheating emerged amid the actor's split from Angelina Jolie this week. Cotillard, 40, wrote a lengthy Instagram message to make the announcement and to dispel rumors on Wednesday. "This is going to be my first and only reaction to the whirlwind news that broke 24 hours ago and that I was swept up into," the actress began, addressing reports she and Pitt had sparked a romance during the filming of their new World War II drama Allied. "I am not used to commenting on things like this nor taking them seriously," she continued, "but as this situation is spiraling and affecting people I love, I have to speak up." She went on to confirm that her partner of 8 years Guillaume Canet is the father of her unborn child. "Firstly, many years ago, I met the man of my life, father of our son and of the baby we are expecting. He is my love, my best friend, the only one that I need. Secondly, to those who have indicated that I am devastated, I am very well thank you. This crafted conversation isn't distressing." A source told Page 6 that Jolie hired a private eye because she felt that he was fooling around with her on the set, and it turns out, he was. And that was the final straw. Cotillard went on, "And to all the media and the haters who are quick to pass judgment, I sincerely wish you a swift recovery." She concluded her message by wishing Brad and Angelina Jolie well. "Finally, I do very much wish that Angelina and Brad, both whom I deeply respect, will find peace in this very tumultuous moment. With all my love, Marion." The actress addressed reports she and Mr. Pitt had sparked a romance during the filming of their new World War II drama Allied. According to the film's producer, Gran King, Pitt and Cotillard had an immediate connection. Brad and Marion immediately had the utmost respect for each other, so once they delved into their characters, their chemistry was electric, he told People magazine back in August. It was crucial for Brad and Marion to not only begin rehearsing together before the shoot, but they also spent a lot of time developing their characters with the director, Robert Zemeckis, he added. "By the time we got to set, it was really amazing to see these characters already feel lived in and real. The pair play a information officer and French resistance fighter who fall in love. They began filming the movie in England in February this year and also traveled to Casablanca and the Canary Islands for shoots. Jolie filed for divorce from Pitt on Monday for the health of her family, 2 years after they wed at their French estate Chateau Miraval. The actress filed papers citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split and asked for physical custody of the couple's 3 biological children as well as their 3 adopted children, Maddox, 15, Pax, 12, and Zahra, 11. A source close to the couple said that the Maleficent star was upset over the way Pitt was parenting their brood and fed up with his use of weed and alcohol, as well as anger issues. According to People magazine, a Pitt source says Jolie told Pitt she was moving forward with the divorce just 2 days before she filed papers in an LA court on September 19, and Pitt was wrecked. He was appealing to her to do this quietly, not to save the marriage but to consider the well-being of the children, and it was ignored, says the Pitt source. But Jolie, who said in a statement the decision was for the health of her family, did what she needed to do, says a source close to her. Photos emerged this week that had been taken just the day before Jolie blindsided Pitt by filing for divorce that show Jolie's brother James Haven with the couple's 3 biological children Shiloh, 10, and twins Vivian and Noah, 8, at a LA park. Brad's absolutely working his butt off right now and the kids rarely see him, a source told OKMagazine.com. He leaves for the set before they wake and comes home after they've gone to bed. Radar Online revealed Tuesday that the actress had also allegedly fired the family's nanny several months ago for what she regarded as flirting with her husband. On Tuesday, a source told the Daily Mail newspaper how the couple's children were allowed to run wild in their home in the Los Feliz, Los Angeles. The 80,000-square-foot compound, which is made up of 5 different houses amid the leafy Hollywood Hills, has been surrounded by photographers since Jolie filed for divorce. She, Angelina, is famously against any kind of rules. There are no set bedtimes, and they are allowed to eat what they like, the source said. She not only allows the children to collect martial arts weapons but has said she doesn't see how she can deny them tattoos. She also lets their biological daughter Shiloh live as a boy, which apparently left Pitt's Midwestern parents aghast. On top of this, Ms. Jolie has the rather alarming habit of throwing knives to calm down once annoyed. Brad admitted himself in an interview with Esquire in 2013 that it could be noisy in the compound. "I always thought that if I wanted to do a family, I wanted to do it big. I wanted there to be chaos in the house. There's a constant chatter in our house, whether it's giggling or screaming or crying or banging. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hate it when they're gone," he said. Pitt began building his dream home in July 1994 when he purchased a 6-bedroom, craftsman-style house, for $1.7 million. Over the next 22 years, 12 years of which he spent with Jolie, the estate grew to encompass 5 adjoining properties. 2 years after Pitt's initial purchase, he bought another small house for $380,000 at the back of his land. In 1998, he acquired another neighboring house for $475,000. And in 2008 the couple bought another small property in 2008 for $1,287,500. To top it all off, they acquired a huge barn structure, with a secret cave and its own bar, for $1.1 million in 2009. This was so they could build a huge playroom, kids' living quarters and den for their 6 children. The shock allegations of an affair are reminiscent of Angelina and Brad's own love story. They met and fell in love on the set of the 2005 spy film Mr. and Mrs. Smith while he was still married to Jennifer Aniston. Cotillard, who turns 41 at the end of this month, has been hugely busy working on up 4 films this year, but has indicated in interviews that she wants to cut down on her frantic pace. Oscar-winning Cotillard is one of the most successful actresses in recent French movie history, and has built up a multi-million-pounds fortune. Her greatest triumph to date was Best Actress Academy Award for her portrayal of French cabaret singer Edith Piaf in the 2007 film La Vie en Rose. It meant Cotillard became the second actress to win an acting Oscar performing in a language other than English. Cotillard was born in Paris, and grew up just south of the French capital in Orleans. Her first big showbiz relationship was with Julien Rissam, another actor, and between 2000 and 2005 she was Stéphane Garantilli, another thespian who also works as a director. Marion dated French singer Mathieu Blanc-Francard for 2 years up until 2007, when she started seeing Guillaume Canet. The couple have never married, and Cotillard takes pride in calling Guillaume my boyfriend. Marcel was born on May 19, 2011. While Canet is relatively well known in France for his acting, directing and screenwriting, he has never been anything like as successful as Cotillard. Still, they are often seen as France's answer to Brangelina in their home nation. Marion has often described herself as someone who has never truly feeling like she fits in, telling The Guardian, "I couldn't identify with anyone. At school I was considered very strange. I didn't understand the relationships between people." She also dedicated herself to her roles, so much so she had to get an exorcism once, but since having her child has changed her ways. She told The Guardian, "Before my family, everything in my life was dedicated to the character. The more deeply affected I was by her, the closer I felt to her. But I cannot lock myself away in another world anymore. I don't want it to affect my son when I'm in a weird state because I'm depressed or killing a king." Jolie, who is being represented by celebrity divorce lawyer Laura Wasser, filed for divorce on Monday and lists the date of separation as September 15. TMZ reports that there was no third party involved in their split, with the actress citing irreconcilable differences. The actress is asking for physical custody of their 6 children, Maddox, Pax, Zahra, Shiloh, and twins Knox and Vivienne, with Brad to only have visitation and joint legal custody. The couple were together 10 years before they secretly married in 2014 at their Chateau Merville in France, surrounded by their children. Data adverts. Add to array pus, in red_player, type, 636 by 1, id, in red player, // greater than.